Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Brady now on first down. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. That catch good for only a couple.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction. Excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. Powerful running. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
41-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick six, and then decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Vincent Jackson, 51 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down. To throw again. Brady to Michelle on the screen. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A first down there on a pickup of 25. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Shotgun now for Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
12-yard line.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. That's caught out wide by Cooks. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A gain of 5. And a first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Brandon Cooks, 73 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Rodgers to throw once more.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Patriots 7.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. And he'll hand this to Michelle to get things started. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sacked.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They will go for it. Now Newton looking deep downfield. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. coming up in 2 minutes' time. We'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis. And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Touchdown.
Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Well, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Charles, let's step aside, different topic here for a second. Unfortunately, the NFL lost a legend earlier in this first month of the 2020 season. Hall of Fame running back Gale Sayers passed away.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
At the 37-yard line.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there just before halftime. And even 50 yards.
Is a first down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Reggie Bush, as the first half is winding down. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
To kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, they'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared.
He's got it at the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. So the try for two successful, and that bumps their lead up even further.
Patriots 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
They'll take over.
I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
3 yards the gain there, second down. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers, and it's caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Brady now on first down. That's caught by Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Brady again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Now, I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
69-yard gain on the
Well,
play.
partner, there's a pretty easy explanation for his success in this one. He's very comfortable throwing the football. Did you just see that one? In the pocket, no real pressure, yet to be sacked today. When he's that comfortable, that leads to those types of completions.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
To Dawson.
A nice pickup of 17 yards.
17 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Brandon, these quarterbacks had their hands full all afternoon long, but they finally get a measure of revenge as he gets himself in a nice spot. He's able to get two hands on the football and pick it off.
20-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Back now in Foxborough.
Patriots 7.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On play action, now Brady. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That sun's going to be a factor all game long. I'm not sure it made a difference.
And look at this, it's a fake. And he's not going to get to the marker. And that's a turnover on downs. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the one. Out of bounds right there. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Historically, this is such a tough look. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Reggie Bush, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And this offense is running away with this one. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. On first down, Brady. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. On first and 10, here's Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a second and 10. Throwing again. Brady. Now they go screen. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. On first and 10, Brady. And he's got this down to the 35. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, Brady. It's caught left side by Cooks. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Throwing on first down, Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Brady. That is caught at the 7. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
There's Bush on fourth down. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down.
Result is a first down.
Airing it out deep for Woods. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 30-yard line.
Mike 51. Regular.
On 1st and 10, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
Incomplete. He was covered by Deion Sanders.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
66. Hey, Alabama. Hey, let's go.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
Patriots.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they?
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Sanders on the return. They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And one thing we often talk about is setting the tone in a game. How about this? They came after him on play 1 and put him on the turf and forced an incompletion.
Something for him to... Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 29 yards. First down. On play action. Now Rodgers. And that's caught left side. It's Woods. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Robert Woods, 49 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it. Get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down at the 2-yard line.
Michelle on an island by himself in the backfield. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Brady going to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and he will score. It's a touchdown.
Good job over there, baby. I see y'all. Good job.
Now this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And they turn the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on top.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And it's third down. Throwing now is Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play. And it'll be fourth down. From the gun, it's Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And it's caught. Touchdown. Aaron Rodgers to Jimmy Graham. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's Cooks on the return. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all...
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders.
And an interception in the end zone for Deion Sanders. That takes me back to, I believe, his last game at Florida State, a Sugar Bowl game against Auburn. The last play of the game, he switched assignments to make sure he was on the top receiver for Auburn and picked off the pass.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
throwing again on 2nd down. Brady throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson.
for a Patriot.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try...
And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
By Aaron Donald. Brought down back at the 19-yard line.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. On the handoff, it's Michel. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 12. brings up 3rd down and 8.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
CD, we are 3 weeks into the NFL season, so curious to get maybe your biggest surprise so far. Would it be the Bears at 3-0?
Yeah, I think that's a great candidate for that.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Reggie Wayne. 52 yards. And it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. It's caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
Result is
on 1st down. Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. That's going to be caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like in trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Well, Charles, a little bit ago we talked about the 3-0 teams. How about we flip the script to look at the 0-3 teams? There's 6 of them. The Jets, Texans, Broncos, the Giants, the Vikings, and the Falcons.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. On play action, Rodgers lets this one rip toward Graham. And incomplete on the deep ball. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Lets this one rip toward Graham. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it in for the touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at the 40. The 20.
If you were me,
10.
you'd do this too.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
To kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
First and 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Aaron Rodgers to Jimmy Graham. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And
all he takes off with it, it's a fake. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Deion Sanders. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will have a touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Anderson to kick off.
Anderson now to kick this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Gronkowski, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
As we do every week, we like to look ahead to what's coming up week 4 in the NFL. And no shortage of good matchups again. I'm going to start, though, Charles, with one that is not really an intriguing matchup because they're 2 good teams. 2 0-3 teams, Denver and the Jets. Vic Fangio and Adam Gase, those coaches, they both need a win in a big way.
You got that right, and both of them have really struggled in the early going. Denver lost their quarterback, Drew Lock. He's supposed to be gone for about a month or so.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Good. 51, Mike 51. You gonna see me in your night
They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
Intercepted. Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough.
Flushed out right. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Over 1st and 10.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And this is incomplete.
Switching gears, CD, one thing that I saw on social media this week that we need to pass along, if we can switch sports for just a minute, LeBron James has got the LA Lakers into the NBA Finals, of course. It'll be his 10th ever appearance.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown.
Oh, this is becoming tough to watch. I don't know that I've seen 3 pick sixes from the same quarterback in the same game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. He's at the 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
Patriots 16. Morton Anderson to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, and got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Going right side here, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Again, Newton rolling to his left. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Unable to get it to Gronkowski that time. But it's going to be second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton to Michelle on the screen. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Back now in Foxborough. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. On fourth down, Newton. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And as a result, possession switches hands. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on fourth. And we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 33.
Cam going to bring the Patriots up now, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Newton. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an X.
And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off.
Rodgers' pass intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. To throw again. Newton. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Now a leaping catch. He's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Newton on 1st down. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And now here's another interception. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 yards on the 2nd down screen play. On 3rd down, Michel. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Newton. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again. Newton. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brandon Cooks, 46 yards. And the Pats able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Visitors 58, Patriots 23.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And incomplete as he was not. A lot of fans long